to my channel. It's now 20 to 1 and I've only just started coming on here because it's been a hectic morning with my mum and dad coming round, and I didn't want to get out of bed this morning. I was so tired after the weekend. But I am coming on here, oh my hair's a mess, I'm coming on here for confession time because we went out to a takeaway place, well, a Chinese restaurant place yesterday, and it's an all-you-can-eat place. The food's cooked fresh and it was lovely. But I didn't have starters, I only had the main, but I ended up having 2 lots of the main, which was the chicken curry and rice, because I don't really like a lot of other food. I didn't really try any of it either. But I've then gone haywire afterwards, and I had a whole block of the Aero bubbles, whatever it's called, Aero anyway. That was a whole block, because just pounding Tesco's at the moment. We went to Tesco's afterwards because we were meant to go to cinema, but we didn't get there we didn't leave the restaurant in time, so we didn't go there. We went to Tesco's instead. So yeah, I ended up eating all that last night, and I ended up eating a bag of crisps as well. So yeah, the sin's not very good. And then today I have been so bloody hungry. I didn't get the kids' bread out last night, so I had to try and defrost some bread in the toaster, and I overcooked it so it toasted. So instead of wasting it and putting it in the bin, I ate it. So that was just 6 sins each piece of bread. Yeah, not good. So that was 12 sins. I've eaten some more chocolate this morning, about 8 little of the dome bars that you can get at Tesco, Aldi, sorry. They're the peanut ones. So I've seen them as 1 cent each, even though they're probably not, but I've seen them 1 cent each. I had about 8 of those this morning. So I'm now up to 20 cents. I have had a packet of the Monster Munch, but the claw versions from Aldi. So that's 4, I think they're 4.5 cents, 5 cents. So that's 25 cents just today so far, and it's only now 1:15 in the afternoon. It is not looking good, people. I don't think I'm going to lose any weight today, and I'm definitely not going to lose any weight next week if I keep this up. Yeah, so I thought I would just confess on what I'm having, and I've actually got more food here. I am having the mugshot, which is free! Finally having a free food! But yeah, so I am not doing very well at all, guys. Please bear with me. I have sinned. Yeah, not good at all. So I've got to try and rein it back in for next week. I think I'm just going to write today off as a bad day and try not have any more sins after today. But start fresh again tomorrow after weighing, because obviously I don't get weighed until tonight about 5:30. 5:45 I get weighed. So yeah, I weighed myself upstairs in the scales this morning, and according to my scales I weighed 12.7, sorry. And so that means I've gained like 5 or 6 pounds in a week. Not good. Not good at all. But I know my scales are out a little bit, and obviously with me eating now and eating a bit more, I'm going to obviously put a bit more weight on before I go to weigh in today. I know some people don't eat, but I can't not eat. I've tried that before when I first started, not eat at all. Just can't do it. I just have to eat. I love food. It's probably why the size I am still. But there we go. So yeah, this is just a little bit of what's happened this week. And what I'm going to do for next week is I need to go back to basics. So I've written my bullet journal again of what we're having to eat, and it's annoying because I'm still putting foods down that have loads of sins in them. Well, not loads, but I don't know what I have. Let me just have a look in my book. What do we have? So we have, I had to rewrite it on the paper because I wrote it in my book wrong for the day, so I've got to just put this back in the book in a little while. So obviously I had a meal out yesterday. I meant to have pita pizzas tonight for my healthy extra B, So that's going to be free, and my cheese is going to be free as well because I'm still using yesterday's almond milk. That's the point. I've been using a lot of almond milk to make my milk go further this week. I have to have the sweetened one because I don't like the non-sweetened one. It's not very nice. But yeah, so we're having sausages mash on the Wednesday. So that's not good. But I'm using the M&S sausages. Now I need to double check how many sins they are, because my consultant last week told me that they've changed all the sin values for all of the sausages now, so I need to sort that out and have another look to make sure they're okay. Now we're having lasagna on the Thursday, which is going to be sins because I don't like using quark for the sauce. I just make my own cheese sauce up. Burgers are free apart from sauces on the Friday. Saturday stewed steak and veg with a bit of gravy, so that's going to be a couple of sins for that. And then on the Sunday, which is Father's Day, which I have to work in the evening, but I am doing Richard a meal, so we're just having gammon, fries, and some beans, which will be absolutely free, and probably an egg. So that's the only day it's going to be free, I think, out of all the food that I'm doing. So I just find it so hard to try and find food that's free that I can cook, because I don't like bland food. I like food with flavour, and flavour means sins, and I hate it. I'd rather do a whole no sin week, but it's not going to happen, because even if I eat all 15 sins every day and I go over by 1 or 2, that's it. I've gained weight. Last week obviously I gained half a pound just by going over 5 sins in the end when I worked it out. It's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. That, I don't know. So yes, so the amount of sins I've gone over this week, I'm going to probably gain about 6 pounds maybe. And I always say it's a big number. I think if I think of a big number and I get a small number, then I'm quite happy. So so I'm going to go, guys, and eat my food because it's obviously ready now. And I will probably catch you in a little while before I go to weigh-in, or maybe in the car when I get to weigh-in. Whenever I decide and I remember to actually record. So I'm going to go, guys, and I will see you guys then. Bye. Look at the messy hair. I'm here. Wish me luck. I'm not looking forward to this at all. But yeah, let's go in and find out the results, shall we? I will see you in a little while. Bye. Morning, guys. So I didn't finish off my video from yesterday, so I am coming on here. It's Wednesday morning and I have just made myself some breakfast. I don't know if I'll better show you. So it's just beans on toast with some egg and some ham. So yeah, so weigh-in yesterday, it didn't obviously go to plan. I knew I was going to gain weight, but I gained 3. So yeah, I always say 4 because obviously then I'm okay with it. But I didn't realise I'd gained 3. So easy to lose weight. Yeah, so easy to gain weight, but so hard to lose it. So, it's going to be a quick one because I need to get going to take the kids to school, as it's now 25 to 9. So take Lee to my auntie's, I mean, so I can get to work. So this morning I actually got up earlier and spent 20 minutes on the bike, and I burnt about 200 calories, so give or take it, but I don't care. And I'll probably go on a bit later on, and I'm going to go for a walk into one of our supermarkets in Aldi a little bit later on, because I forgot to buy mushrooms this week. Not good. So, yeah, so that's the plan for today. I will put a picture right now of what we had for tea last night, and the reason why I didn't do my video is because I ended up putting vinegar on my salad. Yeah, not good. So the salad has got vinegar and vinaigrette on it, and then obviously I've got the chips next to it, and then I've got a pizza, which is my healthy extra B, and then the cheese, my healthy extra A as well. So that was my tea for last night. I was going to say lunch, and well, basically at that, and we went to bed. Really, we were so tired. So yeah, so with regarding of this next week coming up with my weight loss, I spoke to a few people in the group, and I've decided that I'm going to do blind weigh-ins. If you don't know what they are, basically it's going on the scales but turning around so you can't see the scale number, and then the person that does the scales will not actually put that in your book either. And I spoke to my consultant Jo, and she said that she's going to talk to me about obviously how my week's been, but she won't mention how much progress I've done, the weight loss, the weight gain, or anything like that. She will not tell me nothing. And I'm going to do it between 4 and 6 weeks to see how I get on, because I find that if I get so close to where I want to be, I end up gaining weight. I saw in my book, yesterday I looked in my book and I saw that in October I got to 1 stone 13, and I almost got back to my 2 stone award, and then the week after I put £1.5 on. So it's sabotaging myself really. So I need to get out of that rut and try and not think about the weight as much as the healthy eating and the plan. So I'm just going to stick to it. I might do a few food diaries during these weeks, but it won't be a weight loss videos, obviously what I've lost, because obviously I won't know. It will be a how I've done this week, how I think I've done this week, and it'll be really intuitive to know how I can get on without putting myself in the scale mind of the scales. So it's like my partner's going to hide the scales at home. He's already hid them actually, so I can't find them. And when we normally go weighing on the boots on the Saturday, I think he says he's going to weigh. He wants me to weigh myself on the 3rd or 4th week, so he can get a rough idea of how I'm doing. But I'm not looking forward to that. I don't really want to do that at all. But we're going to still go, and he's going to still weigh himself, so it'll still be a nice walk for me. So, hello baby boy. Right, I'm going to go now because it is now 20 to 9. I need to quickly waff this down, and then we need to get going, because we're going to be late for work and school. So I'm going to go, guys, and wish me luck. And if you believe you can achieve, we can all do this. We put our minds to it, and I'm raring to go. So join me next week on another video, and I will see you guys next week. And I need to go and rescue my children because Oliver's just locked Lily into the living room. So bye, guys. Bye.